Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. We are back with another speed build today. This house is a pain. Not because the house itself is actually a pain, but more because the lot is a pain. They made it where the front of the build is supposed to be on the side. So I did it like long ways. Is the front of the build. It's actually supposed to be the other direction. So I did not put this on the gallery because I knew that like shed thing was going to be in the front and I was not about to have that as the front. I have a reputation on the Sims 4 gallery and I was not about to have that as my front. So I just did not have that as my front. And if you want to leave in the comments if you want to see this, I can put it on the gallery. But, you know, that was just annoying to me, and that makes me very sad. Because all of the other houses are facing inwards. Why would that one not be inwards? This is like a weird intro. I'm already ranting. Usually we get to ranting by like, I don't know, minute 11. But today, we are ranting by minute 1. This is a big day today. It is early in the morning. We are gaming early because I have soccer once again. Having soccer at 10:45 in the morning is, I guess that's not really in the morning, but like that is a terrible time for me to have it. It's good for people that don't have to wake up early, but it's bad for people that have to record videos because that is usually when I record a video, and that is a terrible time for me to have to record before that. So today we just, we go with the flow. We record early. It's not even that early. Like, I'm not even going to try to say it's early, but, I am recording before soccer. So, I suffer. Just as much as I suffered in this build. Like, I'm not even joking. I could not find doors. I could not find windows. I could not build. I don't know. I was just really struggling with this build. It wasn't even that hard. I guess just, like, long builds like that, I'm really bad at. I feel like the 30 by 20 lots I really hate. I don't know why. It's kind of like a weird thing for me, but I just really hate them. Just really, really hate them. Like the long ones, because what do you put in the long ones? You don't want to make like a super long house. If I was making one of those like long, like wide houses, that would be fine, which I can't make those. I am so worried for, the neighborhood where, like, the goth house is, that neighborhood there, I have not even attempted that. I was going to attempt it this time, and I was like, how about, no. I was just so nervous to do that neighborhood. I don't know how that's going to go. Like, I have no idea how that's going to go, because I have never tried to do that. Like, I could say I will never, but I will have to eventually, because that's just how it's gonna be, doing a whole save game. I did this to myself. Just remind me when I am crying, like a couple speed builds from now, doing those houses, just remind me that I did this to myself. This was all me. I did this. I will suffer. But this is in like those shotgun house neighborhoods. I've been doing these for like the last month or so. And we're working our way through it. This is actually the last house in this neighborhood. And so we are officially done. I think the next neighborhood I'm going to do is the one like in the top right corner when you're looking on your computer screen. The one with the pancakes house. I think that's going to be the neighborhood I'm doing next. I am leaving the Victorian houses alone and crying by myself. I really don't want to do those. I don't know why. I really don't understand why. I don't know why. Because I feel like I'll do fine. I just need to mess around with them a little bit to fix them. Those houses, I honestly don't think the outside is terrible. I haven't really looked at them and I've never really lived in them. But from the map at least, they don't look terrible. So I might not have too much work to do. I looked at like the greenhouse. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But like the green one in the Victorian neighborhood. I don't remember the name. I was going to do that instead of this video. But I looked at it and I was just like, oh, it's so terrible, and then left. I was not about to do that. It has like the weird like octagon tower thing on the side, but it just looks terrible, and I did not understand it. I'm definitely going to need reference photos to do those. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I absolutely don't. I live in a like super, not suburban, but it's like all brick houses. So I guess like traditional, maybe. I don't really know the name, but I guess traditional houses are near me. So I don't really know like Victorian, and I don't know anything like else really. I mean, I used to live in kind of, I don't really know what style house that was either, but I've pretty much, my point being, I've never done like Gothic style or anything, and now I am just gonna be so confused because it's really hard to build houses that aren't around you. If you're not a Sims builder, I completely understand because I just started recently. If you are a Sims builder, you'd probably know what I'm talking about, where it's really hard to build houses that you don't recognize. Like, I recognize all the houses that I build because I build lots of suburban houses or traditional like brick houses, which are all the houses around me. So it makes sense to me. But like doing like weird houses that I've never seen, like even these shotgun houses, I have no idea how to do a floor plan for these just because I've never been inside one. All of my floor plans for these are all the exact same. This house, I literally took the floor plan from the BFF house and flipped it. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I took the exact floor plan minus one bedroom because it's a bit smaller. But I took that floor plan and just flipped it. So original, right? I mean, I honestly took the entire house and flipped it. I did that on purpose. If you're probably noticing that the house is the exact same as the BFF house, just flipped. I did that on purpose. That was not just me doing that. I was trying to do that because I thought that would, kind of put the houses all in the neighborhood together. That's a really weird way of saying that, and I regret the decision of saying that. But on to different notes. I've officially gotten my cousin into The Sims 4. She watches my videos, so she kind of already knows about The Sims 4. Last time they were here, we played The Sims 4, and she liked it. So I was just like, you know what? It's on sale right now. This is when I was in Ohio. We were visiting them. And I was just like, you know what? It's time for you to get it. It's time for you to get The Sims 4. And she did. It was super cheap. I don't know if it's still on sale. Oh, well, why am I saying that? This video is coming out like 3 weeks after I'm filming it. It will not still be on sale. But when I am filming it, it might still be on sale. But that's not helpful to you because, like I said, this video is coming out like 2 or 3 weeks after I'm filming it. So, super unhelpful. Today could quite possibly be the first day of work for me. I finally got a job, not gonna flex, but it took me about 2 months to get this job. And it's a job at an ice cream shop, which, is there a better job, honestly? Like, someone tell me in the comments if you have a better job as a teenager. I'm gonna say as a teenager because I know there are better jobs as an adult, but as a teenager, teenage job, high schoolers, there's not really a better job than an ice cream shop. I get minimum wage, but then also I get tips. So, that's a plus. My sister had this job, and so did my other sister, and now I get it. Well, one of my sisters still works there until she goes back to college. But right now, it's my job. And I am so excited to have this job because I have been trying so hard. Where I live, basically the only jobs you can get as a teenager are lifeguarding jobs and this job. Like, this job is infamous for being like a high school job because the guy only hires high schoolers and I guess college students too, but mostly only high schoolers, at least during the school year, obviously. I have been trying so hard to get this job because I know if I get it, I have it all the way through college. during the summer, and that is really good for me. Also, more news, I have officially signed up for online school, so I will not be going into school, which means originally I said I was going to do 2 videos a week during school year. Good thing for you guys, I have officially changed that. Now I am doing 3 a week, I think. I will stay with 3, hopefully. I mean, that will be completely dependent on if soccer gets canceled and if I get tons of hours at work, and I don't know. This is not a job for me. I want it to be a job, like I don't want to change what I'm doing because I like this a lot more than my actual job, and I like this a lot more than homework, but that doesn't mean I can just give up on the stuff I have to do, because there are things I have to do until this is a job. If this is a job, hopefully it will become a job. Tell your friends about me. Plug. I am plugging. But if this does become a job, which I really hope it does, I want to, get stuff for this channel, get better lights, get a better camera. I really want to do all that stuff, but right now I just don't have the money for that. But if this does become an actual job, I would probably quit my ice cream job and just, stay with this, because I'd be making money. Pretty much the important thing is that I make money to go to college. So, that's important. College in the U.S. is super expensive. I know a lot of you guys actually don't live in the U.S., which I think is honestly super cool. Like, I saw that on my analytics or whatever about my YouTube channel, and it's like 17% is from the US, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, where are you guys from? Leave down in the comments down below which country you live in, because that is so cool to me. I love traveling to different countries and seeing all different types of people and learning about different cultures. I'm literally taking French in school for no reason. Like, I should probably take Spanish because, I live in the US, so that would make sense. But instead, I chose to take French because I love the French language. And, no point. Not going to help me probably unless I, move to France or Canada, I guess. But it's just is there a reason? No. Probably not. But I'm going with it. This family in this house, I'm totally switching gears here. But this family, kind of cool. Pretty much it's 2 parents and 2 teenage girls, and the teenage girls are a little bit different from each other. They have tons of goals. They're both super ambitious, but a couple things kind of, are problems. This is a normal storyline to have for twins, but pretty much they are super different in a lot of ways, and they want to go to different colleges. One is a big gamer girl. She wants to be a YouTuber. You're looking at her. This is both of them are a combination of me. You combine them and they become me. I just split up my own personality. And the other one is a huge soccer player. I've played soccer since 1st grade, so, when I say huge soccer fan, I mean I am a huge soccer fan. So, one of them is a huge soccer player and wants to go to Foxbury for soccer. And then the other one, each university isn't, necessarily better in sports. In university, neither one is necessarily better. But I just decided I thought Foxbury would be better. I don't know why. I just decided. Honestly, though, I feel like Brightchester, now that I'm thinking about it, would be, because it's based off of, English soccer, English schools, and English soccer is so much better than U.S. soccer. That is just a fact. This is not me, slamming on the U.S. team. I love the men's U.S. team and the women's U.S. team, but the men's English team is 1,000,000 times better than the men's American team. This is just a fact. The U.S. team is terrible. They didn't even qualify for the World Cup, so maybe I should have said she was going to Brightchester, but I don't have Get Famous, so I decided that she wanted one of the teenagers that was a gamer. I decided that she was going to be in the social media career, which it helps from communication in university. So I thought that she should go as a distinguished degree to Bridechester. So the other girl is going to Foxbury. And they need to make it in, which is kind of hard. So they're super ambitious. And will they make it in? That is the question. This seems like a theme. Like, I just made someone else that was trying to make it into university. I feel like university is just, like, super important to your gameplay. I feel like the most important expansion packs for gameplay that, like, mold into your gameplay perfectly are Seasons and University and Cats and Dogs. All those mold so well into your gameplay just because they just make everything make sense, you know? Like, Get Famous and Get to Work are kind of not replayable just because they don't mold into your game. But university, you can have either every sim go to university or not, and so much gameplay involved in it, and that's why I use it all the time. Like, I have used it so many times. So I'm going to cut off the video here. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and come back next time for another Let's Play episode. Bye, everybody.